Hello, you're with Mission Alive. This is Roger from the MSC Mission Office. I'm back in Australia after some time in Papua New Guinea, and I have another video of Father Wilfred. He speaks a bit about his time in Africa. Went to Africa as a Marion Hill candidate for the priesthood and did his novitiate and some of his studies there in Africa. So here's some stories of a Papua New Guinean going to Africa and how that worked out.
I was in Zambia for the whole of my theological studies. That is quite around 4 years. 3 years in the seminary and a year in pastoral. In comparison to Papua New Guinea is quite different in geographical settings. Africa, Zambia is all flatland. The place is quite flat. The soil is not that fertile as in the country. It's red, and I see there's a big difference in cultivating crops and growing food. And unlike in Papua New Guinea, things grow naturally, and the place is green. There are mountains, there are rivers, there are a lot of kinds of beauty in the country. Often I tell the people about my country and they wish to come also to Papua New Guinea. And here a few of them are also in the country already, working in the diocese of Ley. Africans are here. So that is the comparison. Africa is a bit tough in some ways, yes, in terms of cultivation, in terms of the climate itself, is harsh. Sometimes it can only rain or downpour of rain after 6 months. And that is the only time where people plant maize, that is corn. And they're lucky in that period. So they plant. Unlike in Papua New Guinea, all rain, all season. So an expression about they say about Ley is that it's rainy Ley. So in Ley, the diocese of Ley, we are receiving almost enough rain to grow food and to enjoy the weather, the coolness of the place. Thank you.
About the African culture. How did you find that and how did you fit in with that?
African culture is a bit so most of the things are similar in our approach, like the way we do things, the way we think about certain things. Melanesian culture is almost similar to African culture, but just that there could different things that are not common in the other. Africans live in communities and they survive in communities. Us also is the same, but we are in different ethnicity, we are different kind of cultures that we have. The Tola have their own way of doing things. The Sipiks have their own way of doing things. The Papuan, the Central people have their own way of doing things. But there is one common element that is common among us. We have different languages, different values and cultures, how we present ourselves. But there's one common thing that binds us as Melanesians. So we appreciate that kind of life also. Africans, they are always together, and that is their survival, and it reflects in their life. They do things together, and they share things together, they work together, and they look after one another as well. So that is traditional African way of life. But today, people are almost living and moving up into the city areas and life in the city, we integrate that with the traditional cultures and ways. It's becoming a modernized culture. And modern culture that we look at technology, we look at the progress of how we change according to the times, our current situations, economic change, political changes, technological changes, the advancement of everything that is affecting us all over the globe. We are just experience this the same thing. Here in Papua New Guinea, we also experience the same thing. There's a big revolutionized kind of life with gadgets, with computers, with Androids, with smartphones, and that really changed the lives of the young generation. Therefore, I think the faith and the mission is also a task. It's a task, and the church has to work hard to bring across the message and the gospel of Christ. I think I've said something like missing something, but can you just say a bit word so can you say the last?
Say, okay, that's part of my story. This has been Mission Alive, and carry on with the mission.
This is my bit of experience and life that I have shared with you as a religious, and happy mission to you all. Let us continue to work as missionaries and be missionaries to others. Happy mission.